Oh yeah, Fife solo.
There we go.
Woo! Rock on. Oh,
I wonder if
Doctor.
the drummer is limping.
Like, by the way, I am like on this whole thing about Fife and drums. Hi everyone, Arden, the crotchety old man, with Doctor D. Doc.
Arden, what's going on?
Oh, I am doing good. I'm doing good. I'm wearing my old T-shirt. Can't tell if you can see it with my goofy face on it.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that was from when it was "We Are a Crotchety Old Man and a Woman" days. As I was playing that music, I had an idea. By the way, I did not share this with Dr. D ahead of time. How cool would this be? All right, picture July 1st coming up. Donald Trump is in Lexington and Concord, and just reads the poem of the Ride of Paul Revere. Then it just talks about only what happened then. From there, they have a mock skirmish of what happened in Lexington and Concord. And then, the very next day, on the 2nd of July, you have the reenactment of the Battle of Bunker Hill. You show this on every major TV station. From there starts the coolest part of my thought, an entire retreat route. You get professional guys dressed as George Washington, and they start in New York City, and he marches through the entire, I mean, you have multiple guys doing it, obviously.
Yeah.
Multiple guys doing it all the way to the 3rd of July, when they get all the way down to Yorktown. Well, they'll stop in Delaware. They will cross the Delaware River back into Trenton. It stops there. Then on the 4th of July, Trump is at Yorktown.
It would be like the Olympics with like multiple people running with that
Exactly.
running with that torch.
All dressed up as George Washington. But how cool would be a speech in Yorktown where the British surrendered? By the way, Prince Charles should have went there, because that would have been
And
freaking
even
awesome.
if it's the 250th anniversary and that's not a bad idea, people will still lose their minds.
Of course.
Well, no. I take that back. There will be a segment of people that'll love it, and there'll be a segment of people that'll like lose it.
Exactly. I mean, because if people don't, by the way, Bunker Hill was actually not where they fought. And it was Breed's Hill.
Right.
Oops. A lot of history that we make. Paul Revere actually only rode a short distance. There was actually a young teenage girl who actually rode longer. And another useless thing, but Paul
I
Revere
did,
got more credit.
I wasn't aware of that one, Arden.
Yeah, she actually her father was at Lexington and Concord, but she rode. But because Paul Revere was one of the true founding fathers, I am going to find out. There's a gentleman who wrote a whole book on it. I think it's actually called like "Who the Real Founding Fathers Are," and he said like John Adams is probably more critical than Jefferson. There was another gentleman named Warren who dies at Bunker Hill, but he was like the main one. Like he was like the most patriotic of patriots, but he was a general and he was a surgeon, and he died at Bunker Hill. And after him, no one really knew who was going to be the leader of the group
Right.
of the Red
Right.
Bulls. I mean, you just learn about like Sam Adams. I mean, we just think of him as a beer.
That there's some people
Yeah, I mean,
that's all they'll ever know.
Ethan Allen is a furniture store.
Furniture's
These guys were the true heroes, but none of us know them.
And now that the Bell system is gone, people don't know who Alexander Graham Bell was.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's unbelievable. Like, and then you don't realize how young they were. I mean, one guy was like, I mean, the signers of the Declaration of the Declaration of Independence were 18 years old, 20 years old. I
They
mean,
were all young because they weren't going to live long, maybe till 40, they didn't
yeah,
live very long.
still unbelievable. They were so young and kids. I mean, we would call
Totally
them
kids.
kids today, and we're like, oh, they're so brilliant. Yeah, they were brilliant, and they were kids. I look at my nephew, who I love to death, but I mean, yeah, he ain't gonna be writing the Declaration of Independence.
And they could read. We've got, with all this technology they shove down people's throats, that they say how wonderful it is. I think people are worse off now than they were 50 years ago when we didn't have it.
Yeah, and it's amazing because they were really talking about how and why there was the revolution, and it's everything that we have given up basically. It wasn't just like our sovereignty, it was who these people were. Like
It's been gradual though. It's not like, somebody flipped a switch.
yeah,
It's been slow, gradual, and deliberate. And
yeah.
it's kind of
So
and everybody loses regardless of what aisle you're on. How you stand on.
exactly. So today, I wanted to bring that up because I thought that was cool. And we got to get, we got to talk politics. So, but we're going to make it a little bit more fun. We're going to talk a little bit of politics and sports. So,
Yes.
but before I even do that, DC Defenders headed to the United Bowl, where they are going to host whoever wins. There's a game behind me. I can't tell if Dr. D can even see it. There's a game going on behind me, and
Oh yeah, there you go.
there you go. So there's a football game. Whoever wins, it's either going to be Louisville or St. Louis.
I'm still in Arden. It's too early for me for football. I'm still neck deep and hoping that the Knicks pull it off.
Oh, well, there you go. You were getting right. Segway. By the way, that
Yes.
would be a cool recording. I just press a button. Segway.
Just ring a bell.
Some really feminine voice of mine. So I do not like basketball. I gave it a chance. I never liked it. And I know why. Because I was always like 5'3" and fat. Like
I'm
not.
I'm 5'8". I might not be fat, but it's like I could never play the game.
Well, I sucked. I mean, I would lose to a girl without arms if I played that. So I never liked basketball. I do remember though the Knicks back when I was up in New York. Like I probably could even name the starting five of the 1994 team, which is pretty scary. But the big news. I know you're a big Knick fan, which is awesome. But you got, of course, Donald Trump, who is a Knick fan. The videos of him like patting Marv Albert on the back.
And that one I'll give you because he's not like riding a bandwagon.
Nope.
That guy is a fan.
He is a fan. I hope he has a hat that says "Make the Knicks Great Again" or something, because that would be. So he's getting all the flack of going to the game.
Go ahead.
I was about to say, I understand. I mean, the police are saying, please arrive at the game over 2 hours ahead of time. But then again, who cares? It's the championship. I would go 3 hours ahead of time.
I think 3 hours is better because the mayor going is one thing, but when you've got the president going, then that's a logistics security nightmare.
Yep. And I was thinking, so they said that he'll be the first president to ever go to a NBA championship game. And
that's true.
I don't know who Barack Obama's team was, because I remember was he a Bulls fan?
Yeah, he's a Bulls fan.
I guess, and now I don't know, so I'm being naive. I'm assuming the Bulls never went to the NBA title while he was in office.
Oh, you're talking like that's like 10 years before he got there.
Okay, like I said,
They were winning, yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to sound like I know what I'm talking about when it comes to basketball. So he never did. Obviously, Joe Biden wouldn't. He wouldn't even know he was there when they used to actually put it in an actual basket. It wasn't even a ball. It was like it was just something.
The thing that's a drag about the whole thing is that people aren't being spun out of control about Trump being there. It's the whole media coverage around it.
Yeah, and
because everybody that's like me, we're focused on the game.
right.
It's all about the Knicks trying to pull it off.
Because you're a fan. Now,
Right.
you know how they always have like the boo and yays on the jumbotron? Like
Yeah.
they would show a fan wearing like a San Antonio hat, and the crowd would boo. Then they'd show the guy in the Knick hat, and they would cheer. I think they could do that, but even more crazy. They actually put Trump out there just to see, because I guarantee with the cost of those tickets, wealthy people who Trump knows are actually in those seats, they would cheer. And when they then show Mondani, and the crowd would boo like crazy, because
Yeah.
he does not know the people that are going to those games who are spending all that money are the people that he is pissing off.
And that's my gripe because the real casual basketball fan, NBA fan,
Can't go, watch it.
can't afford to go. It's cheaper to fly to San Antonio to see a game.
Yeah, and now I was thinking about that.
It's true.
Well, for all sporting events,
Yeah.
of championship level,
Yeah.
all sporting events are insanely expensive. I mean, can you imagine the World Cup if the USA somehow made it to the championship, or even if they didn't? You get I mean, like it's thousands and thousands of dollars. But it's not just sports. If you want to go see Taylor Swift, it's going to cost you a hell of a lot of money.
Years ago, anybody could go to
Right.
a show.
Yeah, so shows and everything, I mean, everything is so expensive, but it is the people who could afford it. But it's always been that way to a point. If
You know
you,
what though? You're not wrong.
but
But
you're not right.
I saw Nick games as a kid with Walt Frazier and all those guys, and all of us could afford to go. My
But
parents, father would take us.
but was that a championship game? That's what I'm saying.
No, it wasn't. But the thing
Right.
is, people I know that did go to championship games were people that I knew, and they weren't spending a
Yep.
ton of money.
I mean, I remember going to the Yankee games, sitting in the bleachers. I was a bleacher creature back in the early
We all were,
80s.
man,
Yeah.
bleacher
Well,
creatures.
and I think it was like $2 for a seat.
Right. You could get them at the last minute
Yeah, it
and
was
get stuff.
great.
But overhead for these stadiums, salaries and everything, that's what drives
It,
those ticket prices.
exactly. So,
And new ballparks, they're turning them into malls. It's like, guys,
uh,
I don't need a five-course meal at a ball game.
they want
Just
to
give me a
attract
hot dog, a
people
soda, and I'm good.
for the fan, but they don't
Yeah.
want the fan. They want the entire family, and they want you to stay after and just keep spending money.
But what they did was they reduced seat capacity so they could fit in these mini shopping malls in these
Yep.
stadiums.
I mean, I don't go to sports anymore. I don't.
I I haven't been. I think the last time I went, my job was giving away tickets. Like my job now, like they've got like nationals tickets that they're like giving away. So it's
Right.
like I'm definitely gonna jump on those. But
I went to a national. Well, I didn't even go to a Nationals game. I'm not going to mention the name of the company that's offices actually can you can see out the window and actually get a great view of the ballpark. We went there for a proposal, and I'm literally the guy actually had binoculars and he was watching a day game in the office. I was like, that's so
wow.
cool. That is cool.
I
But
did see Derek Jeter's retirement thing. I did go to Camden Yards to
oh,
see him
nice.
come through like one more time before he retired.
Oh, that's fun. That's
Yeah, that I'm like, you know what? I almost didn't care what that cost to go just go up to Baltimore and see him one last time.
I I did see. I might have went to one of those games of Baltimore's, but
Yeah.
I went to a lot of Yankee Oriole games. But I am definitely falling apart with sports. I mean, the Yankees are in first place,
Hmm.
and I barely watch them. I mean, I do watch it, but it's just like
Well, it's because
it's
the season's so long. Baseball, you're
yeah.
playing like 700 games a season. Football, much less so. So that's why that's like more of a big deal.
Right.
Basketball's a long season.
Yeah,
Hockey's a
hockey's a
long
long
season
season.
too.
and
So
and football, it's now when I loved it, it's also more of a TV event than an actual sport. Like it's
yeah,
like I mean it's okay, it's Sunday time to watch, and now that are they really going to have Wednesday football games? Did I see that?
it's like guys, come on. But the thing
Yeah,
is though, there are more teams now.
right.
So they've that's part of it.
Well, last thing about sports and politics, in 2 days, Tuesday the 9th, we have UFC 250. That's what they're calling it, I believe. At the White House. Now that's a free event. I don't, but they said like not even Congress people are can't get tickets. Like there
It's a
was,
free event, but that's going to be a mob scene.
oh, it's going to be awesome. Now talking about having to arrive early, like, but and like supposedly now this is what I heard a while ago. So I don't know if it's still true. Like they're going to actually have like Conor McGregor in like the Oval Office, like doing the thing, getting warmed up in the Oval Office, and then they come out. That's going to be so cool. But all
I
the
can't even believe anything like that's happening, man. That's just
well,
crazy.
it's all of these little wiener schnitzels. Yeah, yeah, you can't do that. It's like gladiators and the emperor.
It's gonna come and go, and by next week, people won't even remember it even happened
Yeah, it's
because it'll be on
unbelievable.
to the next thing.
Right. I mean, it's something different.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the most manly sport there is. Two dudes
I know.
beating the hell out of each other, and but they're not even getting paid that much. But
No,
I just hope like it becomes a spectacle. Like I want it to be.
it's an exhibition, and somebody's making a killing off that being broadcast.
Yeah, and it's on Paramount Plus, so obviously I won't hear it. I'll have to watch the highlights later of what happened. So that's kind of sad. I mean, that's the kind of thing that should be shown on every network
Yeah,
live.
I've got it, and I'll probably watch it because it's so outrageous.
Yeah, I mean,
And I like UFC anyway, so there you go.
and there it is. So that was my sports. And do you have anything for sports and politics?
I think that's about it. I mean, going back to sports with football,
Hmm.
when the Jets and Giants left New York, I never paid to see them again.
Wow. Jets, 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 Jets. Oh, sorry.
Jets and Giants, because when they were in New
Jets and
York, I
Jets.
used to see them both. And I'm like, guys, I'm not driving to New Jersey. Maybe if you change your name, I will.
Wow. Back to the well. Remember,
Yeah.
they stopped being
I'll drive to Buffalo. At least they're not, they play in the state.
the only New York team. Which is, by the way, it is funny because they went. Remember when they changed their helmet from the NY and just said Giants, and that
Yeah.
was done because they moved and they wanted the New Jersey fans, and then they were like, "This is not working," and so they went back to the NY. It's
Yeah. The Giants used to play at Yankee Stadium.
yep, and the Jets at Shea.
Exactly. Yep.
Yep, and by the way, perfect name for them with all the planes flying overhead. They were the Jets. It actually was kind of cool. Then they went.
Exactly.
Now they're playing at the former Meadowlands. What is it, MetLife Stadium or something now?
Yeah, I went to the Meadowlands once to see concerts years ago. It was like in the early 80s, but that was it. Didn't see any sports there. Now
Uh,
there's I don't know if it's MetLife or whatever the hell it's called,
yeah,
the new one, but
it's supposedly ugly. I went to a few
I'll
events
watch it
there.
on TV.
I saw a couple, mostly concerts. I went there.
Yeah.
But by the way, I'm actually in the Paradise City video. My head is
Oh,
in
is that
the.
right?
My head is like I know.
Oh, you got to point that out to me, man.
Well, yeah, you can see it. I'm like, that's me right there. And you're like, how do you know? I was like, because I knew the guy in front of me, who actually you could see his face clearly. But anyway, in case our fans didn't know, that actually is from Guns N' Roses. By the way, once again, we had a great week. Our fans. All over the country, all over the world again. And
Uh-huh.
our a guy from Budapest, he's a real fan, or she is a real fan.
Apparently, shout out to Budapest.
Gotta love Hungary. They love. I mean, what is that, like 9 weeks in a row we've had that the one follower from there. I love that, and
Hey,
not to say anything bad about the people in England and all the. By the way, we're getting England, Australia has been with us forever, but
there's some countries that seem to be consistent, even if
yeah.
it isn't every week.
Yeah, but and then one person had a few. I think they had too many drinks and was downloading too many times, and it wasn't a. So to the person in Oregon, thank you for downloading 11 times.
Hey, that works. Thank you. I think now that we're both working stiffs, it's hard to
Yeah,
get back to this.
it is hard, but I do read our messages, and thank you for the vulgar messages too. I am enjoying them every morning. I will not share because my mom listens to the show, so I will not go over. Yes, we do listen.
I'm fascinated that somebody would like take that much time to just like to put that out there.
Yeah, I'm worried that it's one of my friends because that's really scary. and I
Wow.
and or maybe I have a stalker.
You have
I
a stalker,
maybe because then we can be famous because I have a stalker.
a crotchety old stalker.
Yes, that would be good. What if it's my landlady? Like
Oh my
she's she's up, she's up,
That's scary.
she's upstairs right now. I can't wait for his new podcast.
Wow, man. Good Lord.
Yes, and we're having two this week in case people are wondering, and we got another one on Wednesday, which actually hopefully I said hopefully we're gonna have a gentleman. I can't until it's nailed down. I don't want to give you any names or anything, but we will promote it. I will jump on Twitter Monday and Tuesday night once I nail everything down. Movie time. Uh, Dr. D has seen a lot of movies over the last few days, but before that, I went back and watched 28 Weeks Later. I wanted to see if I remembered it correctly. I actually liked it a lot more the last time I just saw it.
It's a visceral kind of thing.
Yeah, and I mean, like, if you haven't seen it, first watch the first one. Because the first
That's
one
still the best.
it is the best because it's so different. And
Yes.
and then watch the second one where it gets bigger. But like the rage virus, first of all, it's instant. which is really freaking cool. But like, you start to really hate people. Like, I'm not, and if you haven't seen the first one, you have to see it. You have to see the second one. The third one, I enjoyed. I actually enjoyed the third one.
You know what? It was okay until the end because the end just
Yeah, it was
just threw
weird.
me off.
It was weird.
And
Like,
then the Bone Temple after that just like really threw me off because then they expanded on that whole ending.
it was like a universe or something like that
Yeah.
they just create. Now, it's 28 years later. By the way, in case no one's seen it, we always have to assume no one has. There's a virus in England. It's called the Rage virus. This isn't giving anything away. And the first movie is 28 days after the Rage virus begins. Well, not begins, but it's been going on. The
Mhm.
second movie is 28 weeks or 6 months after. And then the third movie is actually 28 years later. And it is real time from when the movie was released to the second release. So, I mean,
Yeah,
the
pretty
third,
much.
so it
Yeah.
actually is 28 years. And then
Yeah.
the fourth one, I didn't even know it was released until I saw that it was on demand.
It came and went. I mean, critics really hyped it, but at the end of the day, the public was indifferent, but they're still coming out with a third one.
Yeah, so that was good. I will be seeing that eventually, but I wanted to just say like worth seeing so much, and I don't want to give any of it away because it is that good. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Why do I always say that? If that makes sense.
If that makes sense.
If that makes sense, you dork. But and we were also talking about the boys, and we got some people who were like, "Dude, man, you got to stop talking about the boys so much, you nerds." I did get that.
Well, that's our stock and trade though.
Yeah, and there is a spin-off for it. So
And it's not Gen 5. What is that other one you were saying? What is it again?
the rise of Vought.
Oh, Vought Rising.
Vought Rising, yes. Okay. So there will be a spin-off, and I don't know any details about it. Haven't seen it. What other big news was there that in movies that I also
I hope they don't beat this into the ground like they did The Walking Dead with like 95 spin-offs and they just gradually just
oh, they're killing
sailed
me.
off.
And I still watch them. I
I do
will
too. I haven't missed any of them.
I mean, they really are bad now. Like I mean, I love a good zombie thing, but you know, like there's always has to be a bad guy. There always has to be like,
I'm gonna say I did kind of like Daryl's thing in Europe,
yeah.
and I'm glad that the next season coming up is gonna be the last one, but
Oh, thank
it
God.
just ran out of gas for me real quick.
I mean, the whole idea of surviving a zombie apocalypse is brilliant. But once the zombies were then the second or third part of it, and it was the struggle against like someone in power and this and that, like there had to be a bad guy.
It was rinse and repeat. It was the governor,
Yeah,
Negan,
yeah.
Alpha from the
Alpha.
Whisperers.
It just
It
this
just it just didn't stop.
it was so bad. Like I just want to see people try to survive a zombie apocalypse and actually learn.
And then Fear the Walking Dead, the best season I thought was the third season, and then it just stumbled out of control after that.
Yeah, because the kid who played Voldemort in Harry Potter, he once he quit, you know, what's these? By the way, what's up with these kid actors quitting their golden ticket? Yeah,
Some of them quit acting and you don't see them anymore. Like the actor that played Joffrey on Game of Thrones.
yeah,
Once he was done with that, I haven't seen him. I
I
don't know
know.
what he's doing.
I mean, some of them get into the behind the scenes and the writing and stuff, but man,
Yeah.
these kids milk it until you can. I mean, who cares if that's all you're known for? You know, I mean, like,
And it's not really a curse, man. Ask Ron Howard. He
yeah.
like.
Or Ricky Schroeder. Rick
Yeah.
Schroeder. I mean, he's doing very well. And
Kurt Russell started off out in TV too. I mean, all these
yeah.
people.
I mean, if you're known for something, I mean, Adam West is still like he was like, yeah, I played Batman. I will now use that for the rest of my life.
Because at the end of the day, it's a payday for him somewhere.
It is. It is. So, what movies have you been? Oh, wait, before we do that, Anthony Head died. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
So he was most people knew him either from Ted Lasso or Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, I knew him from Buffy.
Is there now a Buffy curse? Because he is now the third person who's died within a year
Maybe he's a
Well,
vampire now, a
maybe
real one.
a real one. Well, you had he was 72, he died. You had Nicholas Brennan who played Xander, he died and he was 54. And then earlier in the year, not earlier the year, last year, there was Michelle, what's her name? Trachtenberg.
Mhm.
Trachtenberg. She died. Now she was young; she was only in her 30s. But all of these characters are starting to die. Sarah Michelle Gellar better be watching herself out there. Because or maybe she's killing them. Maybe Sarah Michelle Gellar is spiking everybody. But
Oh
Spike is
man.
still, yeah. I used to. I admit, I watched that dumb show. I admit, I watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Hey, Buffy wasn't dumb, man. Buffy was a great show.
Yep. Now you did see Backroom, correct?
Backrooms I did see based on the web series from a couple of years ago.
And now, for people who don't know about it, it is the number one movie in America, right?
It's a number one movie in America right now, and it was made for 10 million, and it's got a box office now of over 200 million.
And compared
And it's
to,
the director, I can't think of the kid's name right now because he's got a YouTube channel. I think it's Kane Parsons, but he's 20 years old, and he is the youngest director that I think's worked with A24, and the youngest director to do this well in an opening weekend.
isn't that
This is the
amazing?
second weekend, and it's just going gangbusters.
And just imagine a year ago, he's sitting there and he's like, "Shit, I'm going against the Mandalorian." Like that was a year ago, and now he's literally like, "Okay, I am crushing Disney's Mandalorian easily."
Remember a couple of weeks ago we had talked about wanting to see that, and part of me does, but
Yeah,
after seeing these like YouTube movies in theaters, I'm just like, you know what? I don't know.
yeah. I
I
don't need.
might I might just wait till Mandalorian. You can see it at home.
Yeah, I'll watch it on a TBS.
But
I'm not even gonna pay a. I won't pay a penny for that. It's
but Backrooms was well done. I like the fact that the movie took its time, and
what's it
it's all
about?
it's
It's a horror movie, right?
well, I wouldn't say horror. I would say it's science fiction psychological thriller. I guess there's horror elements to it, but the horror comes in what you don't see. Well, basically, the back rooms are this other dimension that you can go into
Okay.
through a wall. This guy's got a portal that appears in his furniture store.
I'm sorry.
So he goes into all these other different rooms, and as the film goes on, you could tell that what he finds like random furniture around, Christmas trees, and what he's finding is parts of people's lives that the back rooms have sucked in over like any given amount of time.
Oh wow.
And he's going to be next. I really don't want to give away how it ends,
Okay,
but
don't.
just on atmosphere, atmosphere is what the horror element is about this thing.
Now my fun job is partly working with a bunch of furniture in a furniture store,
Oh,
so
the,
now I'm a little worried.
this thing will set you back. I admire the actors who put their careers in the hand of a 20-year-old YouTube guy
Right.
to say, "Hey, we're going to be in this movie, and
So he's
we're going to trust you."
so this YouTube guy was better than the kid who interviewed Barack Obama under the table because that was his YouTube channel called
Yeah,
Under the Table.
yeah.
Oh my! I mean, like our niche is movies and politics, and that guy was I interview people sitting under a table, and he interviewed. By
Wow.
the way, think about that. Barack. I know I didn't want to go into political politics, but Barack Obama lowered himself. He demeaned himself under the table. So, what other movies have you seen or things?
I saw the new, well, I guess it's new by a couple of weeks. Jack Ryan Ghost War on Netflix.
Okay.
I enjoyed that TV show, and this movie was good, but it felt really thin.
Hmm.
I guess because it's a one shot as opposed to the series, you got into the characters more.
Okay.
This one just seemed like a final roundup of, okay, yeah, we got these guys together. We're going to blow up some more stuff. Can't really tell you how this one ends either, but Jack Ryan gets a big bump up in promotion after shedding some blood.
Is it
And
different Jack Ryan, the actor, or same Jack Ryan? I've never seen any of them.
it's the same actor, because Krasinski, John Krasinski.
Okay.
So yeah, he was the one that did the TV show. I think how long was it on? I think 4 or 5 years.
Was Tom Cruise the original Jack Ryan, or was that a
No, wasn't
totally
it
different series?
Harrison Ford and
I have no idea.
I think it was oh yeah, Harrison Patriot Games
Right,
and
Patriot Games. Okay, I remember that.
also Alec Baldwin played the character too
Oh wow,
in
a lot of people.
that sub movie. I can't
Oh
think of
yeah,
the name of that one either.
Hunt for Red October.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
But
that was
that
a
was the
good
only
movie.
time that he did it. I thought Harrison Ford was too old for the part.
Mm,
Krasinski's like the right age for
mm,
the guy, but he's not who I would picture for the role, even though he's the right age.
mm. I've been watching, by the way, speaking of too old, been watching the Spider-Man, the Spider.
I'm dying to see that. How is that?
I've watched the first three episodes. I've watched the first one in black and white, and
Uh-huh.
now I've gone back to color. It hasn't caught me yet, and I think it's because Nicolas Cage plays the hero in it, and
hmm
he's old. I mean, he's in his 60s playing a character that probably should be in his 40s.
I liked him as Ghost Rider.
That was 20 plus years ago.
I know, though. Yeah, it's over 20 years ago.
Right. I mean, but it's like, and he tries to have this whole thing about 1930s. And no one else speaks like him. It's weird, but I don't know. I'm trying to watch it. But it's no longer. I watched the first two episodes. I was like, okay.
Wow. Speaking of Netflix, I've been watching the Burrows. Actually, I just started that today.
Huh. And what's that one about?
That one is a takes place in this retirement community. And it kind of reminds me of Stranger Things. I don't know if the same people are behind this show or not,
Mm,
but there's some creature that's knocking these people off.
nice.
But they don't lead with the creature. They lead with the whole setup around the people in the retirement community and all that.
Got
So
it.
that's just after one episode, and I got seven more to go.
Nice.
But so far I like what I'm seeing. So we'll see how the rest of the show goes.
I never saw the final season of Stranger Things. Never
I
saw it.
I oh my God, that show started losing me after 3 seasons.
Mm. I
Then I watched some of the fourth. I haven't seen the last season of it.
I literally would like go to my brother's and like for I've multiple reasons like house sitting, cat sitting, dog sitting, and like that's what I would do. I would binge watch like Stranger Things and all this stuff. And I was like, yeah, okay, done. Don't need to watch the final season.
I saw The Punisher on Disney Plus, that last movie they just came out with. I think it's The Punisher: One Last Kill.
Right.
That was some brutal stuff. And like you said before, that The Punisher's going to be in the new Spider-Man movie.
Yep.
I think that's probably why they came out with this one
To promote who he is to
to
the
promote who
audience.
he is. But The Punisher, the way he was set up on Netflix and even in this movie,
Hmm.
is a hard R-rated character. So I
Right.
don't know how he's going to translate with Spider-Man in the movies.
Does it kind of be like a throwback to the other Punisher series on Netflix
Well,
that they
that's what it
had?
is. Starring the same guy,
Oh, starring the same guy. Because
Bernthal. Yeah.
that was freaking awesome. I mean, it's
Oh my God,
hard.
it was great.
I mean, luckily about the what with Deadpool, they broke that rated R barrier.
Yeah, that's true.
So
But the thing is, though, the Punisher is humorless, man. You know,
yeah,
this guy
I,
is like
uh,
he's all business.
I mean, if he was rich, he could be Batman.
hmm
But he's not rich, and he kills people. Like very cool.
They
Yay!
still dive deep into this guy's
His past.
PTSD, so
Yeah.
they make sure that people know that like this guy just isn't like killing for killing. This guy's got some issues.
Right. Yeah, and it's great. And he literally gets into fights with all the major superheroes, and he's just a normal man. You know,
Right.
and he fights, and he's fighting. You know, and he comes up with his own weaponry, and like he's a strategic genius when it comes to fights.
Force Recon Marine, man. That's
Yeah.
that's like what you got.
I mean, it's so. I mean, like you have Spider-Man, you have Daredevil, you have all the superheroes who literally get into fights with an ordinary guy. Like Batman would primarily fight guys who are smart, you know, and they're thugs, you know, like
And they're
Batman
thugs, yeah.
and they're thugs. But Batman was not fighting people with superpowers usually. You know, that's just how it would go. But we're kind of running out of time already.
You got
Um,
to be kidding me.
yeah. Did you watch the horse race today?
No, I didn't. And I used to watch that stuff every year, but today I didn't see him.
I don't understand.
I've been to Churchill Downs one year too, like years ago when we were young.
There's some lately, like I remember in the 80s, like you knew everyone, every horse. Like
Yeah.
my high school science teacher owned a part of Bet Twice that won the Kentucky Derby.
Wow.
Yeah, he owned a small percentage of that. So he was like talking about it for weeks.
In high school, we had one of the girls in the class was dating one of the
Jockeys?
jockeys. It was like big back then. If you could believe that. I never believed her until one day, late school's like 3:30. I looked out the window and the guy's picking her up.
He's like, hey,
And the girl's
baby.
like, wow, you really were telling the truth, weren't you?
He's like, hi, baby. How are you doing today?
I guess that horse isn't the only thing he's going to be riding, huh?
Boom, tink, boom, get down, boom. Hello. Oh, jockeys. I feel sorry for them. No, I don't. I don't know a jockey.
But horses used to be on TV all the
All
time.
the
And it's
time.
like we've said, it was like, it's primarily a betting thing.
Right. It's a betting thing, but you're at home. I mean, I guess you're sitting there like with your phone betting, but I don't understand
Oh, and
it.
you got your bookie on the other end of the phone, whatever you
Yeah.
do.
I
Yeah.
mean, like people sit around there. I mean, I can understand that people going to it, but it's 2 minutes and you're done. It's like, okay, there's definitely a joke there somewhere, but I'm not going to say anything. But yeah, so tonight was basically just kind of a fun night where we're going to try to have a more serious show on Wednesday. That hopefully will happen. And we're just, any other words of wisdom? I want to thank our fans again.
Oh, thank you everybody for tuning in.
I mean,
It's great.
it is hilarious when I'm seeing like the amount of people, like our episodes are doubling, tripling. And I'm like, oh my God. I mean, like, you're like, I just posted this 2 hours ago and there's like 100 downloads already.
I
Thank
don't,
you.
I'm,
Once again, thank you, guy from Oregon.
I'm still working on trying to get some guest stars. It's all about timing because I have people that want to do it. It's just the timing.
Yeah, and I mean, it's fun. So, by the way,
Yeah.
feel free if you're, reach out to us on X, reach out to us, follow on Buzzsprout. Feel free. You know, we definitely want to have more engagement, and I am actually going to start asking normal people who follow me, join. By the way, and it's Arden, at the crotchety old man. So yeah,
Instagram is still a work in progress. I've got that
yes,
sketched out in a skeletal way, but that's going to happen.
it's all my fault. Oh, pipe music, fife music. Why do I
There
keep
we
calling it
go.
pipes? Oh yeah. Once again, fife solo. You know that guy got girls in high school. Well, thanks everyone for listening.
Take
Have an
care.
awesome day.